Hi, I'm Misty Garrett, and I am here with Gracie Irvin, and we are going to make a short video on vocabulary. I've read this story several times to my class. It was part of one of our assignments, so they heard it at least 3 times, correct? And it was allowed for them to be checked out if they wanted to as well at the library. It's Tornadoes by Gail Gibbons. In Arkansas, we have plenty of these. But I wanted to make sure that my class knew what tornadoes were. We were doing a weather unit. So one of the things this is an awesome book. Gail Gibbons is awesome. The pictures are wonderful, and it shows you some of the vocabulary so they can get it. It is they loved it. I could read it to them over and over and over, and they loved it. It does have, it's called Tornado Happenings in the back, and some extra websites you can use. Gracie and I are working on vocabulary, and one of the words that she's done before that she added to her personal word jar was the word funnel. It's a word that we don't use very often, but it is a specialized word when you talk about tornadoes. So what we're doing today is I'm going to work with her with the Frayer model on a word, and then we're going to do this together because she has seen me do it in the classroom. We're going to work on this together, and then she's going to work on one by herself with assistance if she needs it from me. So the word, actually it's 2 words we picked. We picked out Tornado Alley because it's mentioned in this book. So we are going to do this quickly. Do you remember us talking about Tornado Alley? You remember that it said that Arkansas wasn't in them, but we thought that maybe we were part of it because we get our fair share of it. This is the page about Tornado Alley. So we're going to go back and find our evidence in our book. I think that's one of the best ways for children to learn as they read. So I'm going to start with the definition. It says there are 2 regions in the United States that experience tornadoes frequently. One region is in the middle section of this country where most of the violent tornadoes occur. It is often referred to as Tornado Alley. In this area, most of the tornadoes occur during April, May, and June. The other is the state of Florida. Now, and they occur in January, February, and March. So, another interesting fact we found was the United States has about 1,200 tornadoes a year, more than any other country. So she's going to help me first. We're going to come up with a definition. What do you think they mean by Tornado Alley? What can we call that? We can look in the back and kind of see if we have...
It's like an alley.
Is it an alley? It's
like where people can hide so the tornado can't get them.
Look at the picture. Use your picture clues. This is Tornado Alley. So what are those?
It's like where you can hide from tornadoes and they won't get you.
Okay, that's in the book. But let's go back. These are states, right? Let's see. There's Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota. Those are the Tornado Alley states. So I think my definition, you see if you can agree with me, that it's parts of the United States that experience what? They experience what? Tornadoes. Probably more often than in other parts of the country. They can happen anywhere, but Anyway, so parts of the United States that experience tornadoes, we're missing something. Do they just get one tornado or do they get many?
They get many.
They get many. The word they used was frequently, so let's use frequently so we can use a new vocabulary word. Okay? Now, I'm going to let her draw Tornado Alley for me. You might want to draw this right here real quick.
Like that. Like
Or you know
that.
what? Just draw the yellow part and then just put the states' names in them. You don't have to be perfect, just okay, you just start writing the states. South Dakota, this one right here. Gracie has a little trouble with filling out the Frayer model, but as we're working through this, she is getting better. TH. Dakota. DAK. Let me help you to write the words so it'll go faster. She would write these, but it's the video. Okay, let's see. Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. Okay. So when you look at that, we're going to have examples, and we could list that examples of our tornado, the Tornado Alley. I told them that they could also put the states down that was considered as long as they add Florida. So let's put South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas. This is my examples. Oklahoma and Texas. Oh, and Florida. And then non-examples. Can you name some states that were not named?
Little Rock.
That would be Arkansas. Let's spell Arkansas.
ARK.
K. Spell it there. Write it on our non-examples.
This.
Yep, right in that box. RK. It doesn't have to be ANSAS. Okay, let's also add Colorado because it's over here on the other side. So try Colorado.
Again.
COL, yeah. ORADO. Here's the one that we did together. We would keep this, we could use this on our board or we could put it in our vocabulary journal. And here is the one that she's going to attempt to do by herself with my help. Her word is tornado. Okay, so let's start with the definition. Can you, do you know the definition? What is it? What's a tornado?
Like, it's like a strong thing. It's like a twisty thing. It's like a strong thing that could hold anything, even a house roof. It could like hold people, trucks, maybe even a real dining room or a castle. Something real heavy, like no one could lift in the world.
You're right. It's a bad thunderstorm that causes damage. Now, all that stuff you were naming is damage. So write it in this box. Let me see if I can find us a picture while you're doing that. Write that definition there.
Like damage?
Bad thunderstorms. Okay, once we finish that, it's okay. We'll finish that in a second. Can you draw me a tornado?
Here,
Yeah, look, I found a picture of one. Can you draw one like that?
I try.
Okay, try. And then put the big old black cloud on top. You can also draw it like this. Where's my pen? Oh. I used to draw them like this.
Like, oop, doo, doo.
As you can see, we're still working on this, but we will finish this. And we will put it on the wall or in her vocabulary folder. Thank you.